I don't like that
Shall we continue your lessons?
they're offering to teach me how to open doors when I had to open a door just to get in here. Select the door you wish to open, and if it isn't locked, it will open. Thank you. How do I enter or leave a building? If a building's entrance or exit is unblocked, you can enter or leave by selecting an outer doorway. Hover your mouse over any entrance or exit, and the cursor will change to an open doorway icon with an arrow pointed through it. On a touch screen, you can select the magnifying glass on the right side of the screen to show doorway icons for any valid exit points in the area. So I get the feeling that this was available for, well, touchscreen desktops, but also possibly like iPads and phones? Seems kind of weird to me, Baldur's Gate and a phone, but I mean, it could work, I guess. How do I travel between areas on the world map? To leave the area you're in, select the ground at the map's edge. If you can reach it, the world map screen will appear, showing you all the locations you can travel to. Select your destination's icon on the map, then travel. That sounds good. How do I pick up items off the ground? To loot items from fallen enemies, select the pile of goods they left on the ground. A window will show items you can take on the left and your general inventory on the right. Select icons of items you wish to pick up and they'll be transferred to your backpack. Alternatively, activate the quick loot system by selecting the red diamond button at the left side of the screen bottom action bar. This displays the scrolling list of all items on the ground nearby. Selecting an item icon moves it to your backpack without you needing to find the pile it comes from. Very useful. I assume that's from the enhanced edition only. How do I search for items in containers? To take items from a chest or bookcase, select the container you wish to loot. A window will appear showing all the container's contents on the left and your inventory on the right. Select icons of items you wish to transfer and you want to transfer them to your backpack. Yeah, we're good. Nothing right now. As you like, return to me if you need further instruction. This is another tutor. This is Firebeard Elven Hair. Just his hair is elven, nothing else is.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
And he's from Maine. Ah, yes, I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Baragost was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Gorian's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own. If you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identify scroll with Teth Toril in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. And we got a mini quest here. It shows up in small things up here. Sorry for that. But basically, we get Firebeard Elvenhair, an old mage who makes an occasional visit here from Baragost, has left an identify scroll with Teth Toril in the inner grounds. I swear without me to run its endless errands, this keep would crumble into the very dust from which it sprang. This is the first quest I've gotten, and already I'm complaining about it. It makes sense. I have no idea where the inner grounds are, though. All right, can I talk to him? This is Winthrop.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Stop looking at my arse. Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee, as per Candlekeep's custom. Don't you know? That is outrageous. What kind of fool do you take me for? Stuff you're in and stuff your company. You always were the big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funnier very nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. If I do not have that kind of entry fee with me, I suppose I shall return what I do. Yeah, we're going for the middle option. We know he's joking. Ha! Just having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks may be walking about with poles in their nethers, but you know, you are always welcome here in my sight. Gorian did well by you, he did. So is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? What do you have? He's just got like that. Okay, there we go. I assume I'm gonna want a flail. Let's go ahead and buy one of them. Yeah? Yeah, okay, wow. I only sell it back for 3. I bought it for 22. Do I want to dual-wield flails right off the bat? Let's dual-wield flails right off the bat, because I don't think I'm supposed to have armor anyway. So, that works for me. We're going to pick the thing that I'm already good with. I will probably go down the line of katanas and wakizashis later, but for now, I'm going to stick with this. I don't think I'm allowed any of this. So, what does it do? Yeah, not usable by mages, so we'll call that good for now. Let's go ahead and equip these. Dual wielding. No, this goes here. There? That works. Yes? I got both of them in my hands. That's what I care about right now. Ah! We're good. I didn't see the other thing that he had, though.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
What are these? Okay, so he has blood wine. What is blood? Oh, no, this is, the alcohol. No. I don't need alcohol right now. Is this locked? What's in here? It's locked. All right. Who is this? This is a nobleman.
No time to chit-chat.
Step up to the heat, young one. You'll need a good fire to warm the chill stares of those monks. Most inhospitable they are. Isn't that so, lovey? Oh, yes, darling. They are most standoffish. Okay, I'm already taking a side here. They lead a somewhat cloistered life here, so they are unaccustomed to many visitors. You are perhaps a bit colorful compared to what they are used to. Watch your tongue. This was my home for a good part of my life, and I'll not have you sliding them in their own keep. Oh, I would not let it concern you, milady. Perhaps they are not used to wealth such as yours. You are quite wealthy, are you not? Bring a lot of expensive jewelry with you? Or perhaps they have not been as welcoming as they could have, but you are strangers in their home. Let's go with the first one. Colorful? Dear, perhaps we should dress a little more plainly to fit in. It's worth a try, my dear, although our clothes may only be half of it. They certainly couldn't react any worse than they have. I thank you for the suggestion, Saladus, for putting it tactfully. Good eve to you. Hooray?
No time to chit-chat.
I think you should be going before you end up scaring the missus. Yeah, not you. Just the missus. Wait, what's in the bookshelf? A dagger to sell. I'll take that. They don't need it. Let's head upstairs, see if there's anything up here.
Very well.
These are just the rooms. There's a sleeping man. I could probably steal from him, but I'm not going that way just yet. Maybe later. Sleeping dwarf. Like, nobody believes in doors. This must be one of the more expensive ones. It's quite large.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Yes, might I help you? Sorry to have disturbed you. Wrong room right here. My apologies. I've been knee-deep in the tomes of the keep all day, and I'm in quite the fogs as a result. Yes, indeed. You might help me to your valuables, or I was just wondering who else was sharing the inn with me tonight. Who might you be? Let's go with that one. That's the honest one, anyway. I might very well be anyone, but I am Christian of Waterdeep. Likely you would not know my family name or history, and this suits me well and good. These trips to Candlekeep are a bit of an extravagance on my part, and while I neither use illicit substances nor consort with hired company, I spend quite enough here that I should not like it common knowledge. To this end, I should appreciate it if you would forego your odd little attempt at introductions and leave me to my thoughts. I don't like this Waterdeep so far. These noble people are not my friends to this point. Locked. Locked. Yeah, I'm not going to lockpick yet, but if they're going to give me stuff, I'm going to take it. Who are you?
Away with you, beggar.
I have to remember that it's at the base where I can actually click on them. What? Certainly, I hope there is an explanation for this intrusion. Explain yourself. My apologies, I must have gotten the rooms mixed about, so dreadfully sorry. A simple mistake and no cause for excitement, so watch your words or I'll be forced to feed them to you. Explain myself. You're some pompous noble and I'm here to take your belongings. Straightforward enough. Just getting to know the neighbors. Who might you be? We're going with that one. My name is Quincy. Beyond that is my own business and none of your concern. Leave lest I report this intrusion to the guard. Yeah, fine, we'll go. Not too much going on up here.
If you insist.
All right, so out. There we go.
All right, all right.
Here's another tutor.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Hello, child. I've been instructed to tell you about basic mechanics of movement and time. Is there anything in that sort you would know more of? Pausing the game. Selecting the clock button at the bottom of the menu bar on the screen's left side pauses the game, except in special circumstances such as cutscenes. This gives you time to reflect on your next move. While the game is paused, you can plan party member actions, manage inventory, or even review spell descriptions. Selecting the clock button again resumes gameplay as normal. So I think during the tutorial they wanted me to pause all the time, but there was like no need for me to do that. Tell me about the area map. Select the compass button on the left side of the screen to visit the current area's map. Party member locations are marked by small green circles. Your current field of view is outlined in green. Dragging the green outline moves your field of view around the map. Be aware that time is not paused while you view area maps. All right, camera zoom. Oh, I can zoom. With the scroll wheel. Use your mouse's scroll wheel to zoom in and out, changing your view of the world. On a touchscreen or touchpad that uses gestures, this effect is achieved by pinching two fingers together to zoom in or spreading two fingers apart to zoom out. Once again, this sounds like it was also made for mobile games, like iPads and phones and stuff like that. All right. Tell me about movement. To move through the world, select a point on screen and the selected character will make their best effort to reach it. If you chose an invalid destination, your character will stay where they are. You cannot set a destination in your map area you haven't yet explored. Tell me about the combat rounds. Combat flows in a series of rounds. Every creature on the battlefield exists in its own initiative round. This means that as you move and attack, your enemies are moving and attacking at the same time. Weapons with lower speed factors and spells with lower casting times can greatly improve your chances of survival, though you can cast only one spell at a time, no matter how quickly you cast it. All right, that should be it. Very well, return to me if you wish to continue your lessons. Can I do anything with this? No. All right, here's Flydia. Flydia? Oh, hello. Have you seen my copy of the history of Halrua anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in my library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here and... Oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. Alright, so we got another journal entry. Oh, can I chase him down? He's like the same speed as me, so no. Flydia's book. Dear absent-minded Flydia has lost another of her books, the history of Halrua, this time. Last time she was at Candlekeep, she lost an entire 4-volume set in the hay we keep for the cows. Let's check by cows, I guess. All right, who's this?
Hello, child.
Shall
we continue your lessons?
This is another tutor. I'm here to teach you about the circles on the ground around everyone's feet. Is there a color you'd like explained? Blue. A character with a blue circle around their feet is neither friendly nor hostile. You can freely initiate dialogue by selecting them. If that character has anything interesting to say, a dialogue window will appear. You may also be prompted to reply. If so, choose your response wisely. Let's talk about green. A green circle around a character's feet indicates they are either a party member or a creature you have summoned. You can select these characters to direct their actions. Red. Every enemy you face will have a red circle around their feet, giving you a clear indicator you may attack them. If one of your party members is charmed, their foot circle will also turn red. Try to avoid killing friends under the influence of enemy spellcasters. Yellow. A yellow circle indicates a character out of control. The most common reason for this is fear or morale failure. These characters will avoid battle at all costs, often running to a remote area of the map. The circle also appears when some characters have become enraged. Berserkers, for instance, have been known to lose control in the heat of the battle, turning on their own allies. And purple. A purple circle appears around your character's feet if they are inaccessible, usually for the purpose of a cutscene or similar event where you are unable to use your full party. Alright, that's it. It is not the feet, but the aura surrounding them that is important. Return to me if you change your mind and wish to continue your lessons. Let's talk to the cow. It's kind of bugging out a little bit here. Can't do anything with the cows. They do moo at me every once in a while. This is a watcher.
I should have joined the army.
It is a good thing we are not called upon to defend Castlekeep more often. I have a cousin in Nashkel that sent word of an iron shortage that is beginning to cripple their local guards. Alright, another tutor here.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Gorian asked me to teach you about your inventory as well as customizing your character and gaining levels. Tell me about the inventory screen. Select the backpack button to access your inventory. Here you can manage items your character carries, equipping weapons, armor, and other items as the need arises. To check the inventories of your companions, select their portraits. Pay close attention to the weight of items in your inventory. Carrying too great a load slows your movement. You may even be forced to stop altogether until you shift some of the weight. Tell me about customization. On the character record, select Customize to access advanced options pertaining to your character's portrait, color scheme, sound set, and combat script. Of these, perhaps the most directly relevant is your combat script. Choose the actions you wish the computer to make on your behalf when your character has no other commands. Every character's script is different, so you can customize a unique party strategy that suits your playstyle. I'll have to look at that. Tell me about leveling up. When you gain enough experience points, a plus symbol appears up on the corner of your character's portrait, indicating that you can level up. To do so, press the level up button on the character record screen. Leveling up may yield additional proficiency points, thieving skill points, spell slots, or other abilities depending on your class. Each level also grants additional hit points, making it easier to survive the world's dangers. Tell me about the character record. Similar to the inventory is the character record. Here you can view your character's proficiency, skills, and statistics. Check your companion's abilities by selecting their portraits. Use the buttons on this screen to view your character's ability scores, skills, proficiencies, levels, experience, and any other aspects of your character you may find useful. The screen also enables you to dual class if your character is human. I know everything for now. Should you change your mind, friend, feel free to ask. All right, another tutor out here. There's a lot of tutors. There's just a lot of tutors.
Child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Greetings, child. I can teach you about some less common adventuring hazards and how to avoid them. Is there anything you'd like to know about? All right, status effects. These are important. Tell me about fatigue. Characters, especially those with low constitutions, grow tired after going too long without rest. As fatigue increases, they accumulate a luck penalty, which negatively impacts all attack rolls and saving throws. You can eliminate fatigue by resting either at an inn or in the wilderness, but take care resting in the wild. You never know what manner of beast might disturb you. Tell me about morale. As a battle drags on, characters might lose composure and flee, running to a remote area. If your party includes a bard, their bard song can prevent morale failure. Tell me about the effects of intoxication. Characters imbibing libations may become intoxicated. This has two effects. Firstly, as many warriors can attest, it increases morale, making it easier to keep fighting without losing composure. However, as you become more and more drunk, you accumulate increasing luck penalties, negatively affecting everything you do. Drink in moderation if you must drink at all. Tell me about disease. Certain monsters may inflict terrible withering diseases upon their victims. These diseases have various effects, but all can be removed by a cure disease spell or frequently a full night's sleep. Tell me about poison. Some attacks may poison you, costing you health every second until the poison runs its course or kills you. The poisoned have two options. First, they can drink an antidote or have a slow poison spell cast upon them. Alternatively, a poisoned person can simply wait it out and hope for the best. Healing spells can keep one alive long enough to survive most poisons, but some act too quickly for healing to counteract. Very well, return to me if you wish to continue your lesson. So, poison, not the best. Dreppin's here.
What do you need?
Flydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay there beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got some plans for you. All right, so it's in here somewhere. There it is. We got ourselves the history of Halrua. Let's take a look. Can I do anything with it? Oh, it's quite a story. So we're going to go through this one too. Halrua was settled centuries ago by wizards fleeing the Farum in what was to become the Anarok Desert. The first wizards came in unique flying ships invented by the Netherese and found a beautiful and rich country settled only by shepherds and large herds of oryx and wild roth. It was here that the wizards decided to make a stand should the Farum follow. The Farum never did, but Halrua has had to defend itself from attacks by all of its neighbors since then. Over the centuries, Dambrath has attacked and raided Halura's ports and borders multiple times. Once led by a magic-resistant barbarian, the Dambrai... There's so many things that I just have to make up pronunciations for here. The Dambrai occupied all of the country south of Lake Halura. They were defeated in battle by the great archmage Mykontil, who slew their barbarian leader. 40,000 Dambrai attacked and were stopped by 500 Haurans. More than 200 Hauran wizards, including Mykontil, died in the battle.